sure everybody get ready. Hey, wait for one more and then we'll get going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe just like an arc because there we go.
Okay. All right, so guys.
Everybody, I'm sorry. Where do you want my head?
Am I in anybody's way? I'm good.
Everybody good?
Okay. Everybody good?
Is everyone good? Yep. All right, come on
First
in,
of all,
Ali.
are you going to tell us first what happened?
Yeah, yeah. Well, we believe approximately about 6:20 p.m. In the area of East 28th and Cedar. We had two of our detectives assigned to the 3rd District. They're actually detectives that's investigating the Thea Hyundai thefts. That's what we've been doing for the last couple of weeks, actually last couple of months, and been relatively successful. They came upon what they believe to be a stolen Kia. They approached the vehicle. 4 individual suspects, we can call suspects, bailed from the vehicle. They started to run. Both officers gave chase. As the suspects were running, one of them dropped a weapon. And the officer actually picked up the weapon and put it in the detective car. As he got out the detective car, one of the suspects in a bright orange jacket fired what the detective believed was 4 shots at him. The detective was struck twice. Once in the arm and once in the leg. He was transported to a local hospital where he's doing really well. I talked to him, but still, he was struck. Also, in the process, when they called out for assistance, one of our zone cars was responding, was involved in an accident at 30th and Carnegie. Both officers are doing well. They're at the hospital as well. So we're prayers for both the officers that are involved in the accident as well as the officer that was hit with the rounds. Currently, we have our homicide investigators on scene. Collecting evidence. We do have one weapon. I'm not quite sure if it's the weapon that was involved in the shooting. We have our partners from the FBI, ATF, as well as the FBI that's assisting us to hopefully find the 2 suspects. I'm sorry, 4 suspects. We believe only one person fired the shots. So we are currently trying to locate all 4 individuals, and especially the person that actually shot our officer.
Did the officer get a chance to fire back?
Right now, preliminarily, we do not believe any of our officers discharged their weapons.
Well, I was hearing that one of the suspects was actually shot and there was like a blood trail somewhere.
And there was no one struck but our officers. Our officers did not fire their weapons. There was 2 of our officers on scene and neither officer fired their weapon.
What about this white part over there? Is that part of the investigation? Like, is that part of the Kia or something over there?
I'm not quite sure if that is Lydia or not.
Okay.
Chief, obviously it's an emotional time anytime one of your officers is shot. Thankfully, he's okay right now, but kind of take me through just the emotions of that. Did you visited with him?
Yes, and it's obviously when I first got it, of course, it just sends chills through me. I was at home with my family having dinner. And then to get that particular news, obviously I got over to the hospital as quickly as possible to make sure that he was okay. I thank God it was a sigh of relief when we found out that he was okay. Talked with his wife and his mother, and again, just really relieved that he's doing well.
I was speaking to the witness who was hit by your police officers, and she said she didn't see sirens as they were turning. Can you confirm that, or can you explain more about the accident?
I can't, Lydia. At this particular time, it's all under investigation. Once we get more information, we'll let you guys know.
Since the Kia was here, do you know whether the suspects live in this area?
We don't know. We just know that sometimes this particular area, unfortunately, is ripe with stolen vehicles, so that's why our detectives were in this particular area.
And why you have the FBI, you have the ATF, and I don't want to minimize this by any means because an officer was shot, but it does seem like there was an excessive amount of police here tonight.
Well, no, I don't. That's a good question, but when we have incidents like this, we like to bring out the experts. Our homicide detectives are experts at what they do. ATF experts with guns, so we bring them out for their expertise and so forth. And the FBI, again, they offer certain expertise that we rely on.
How did you get the video of the 2 suspects getting out of the car? Was that body cam video?
It's under investigation. Everything's under investigation. This is a very good question as well. We do have body camera footage. Some of the footage that we have did come from body camera. Yes.
What about like the two suspects. What do we know about them? Are they still? Obviously, they're out there.
We have all four. It's four. There was 4 people in the vehicle. All 4 suspects are still going. We're looking for 4 people. We believe the person that actually fired the weapon and struck our officer was wearing a bright orange jacket.
Any idea approximate age or age range?
We don't have that information now. Adults, juvenile, not quite sure at this particular time.
I'll push more out as it comes in.
So I'm sorry.
I said I'll push more out.
Okay, right.
What can you tell us about the officer? How long have they been on the force?
The officer's been on force approximately 4 years. Dedicated officers. It also should be noted, it's really important that there's 2 uniformed officers that responded immediately. Not the ones that were involved in the accident, but there were 2 officers responded. One of the officers applied a tourniquet to the officer. They got him into the zone car and rushed him to the hospital. And we believe that obviously paid dividends. You know, the first aid, the immediate first aid.
No name yet.
Not at this particular time, but we'll push it out.
What about this incident with the Kias? I mean, it's happening everywhere. It happened at our station. One of our workers had their Kia stolen. This is now really becoming dangerous.
That's why we have these details, Lydia, just because we know how important it is that we get our officers out there, and these officers are in the right area. They found a stolen Kia, and they were trying to apprehend the individuals. We believe probably was responsible for stealing the Kias. All right, guys, appreciate it. We'll follow up. We will follow up a little bit later with the name of the officer. Not tonight. I want to give him an opportunity to spend time with his family and recover.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
sure.
you, Chief.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sam.
You didn't know it was me.
I didn't know who